Hello, my name is Jackson Kajener with the Cold Lake Regional Chamber of Commerce, and welcome to our interviews with the candidates who are running for the municipal election. Many will remember the Chamber hosting all candidates' forums in person. However, this year we have taken a new format where interviews with each of the candidates willing to participate will be uploaded to the Chamber of Commerce YouTube channel. I'm joined by Murray Gauthier, who is running for Councilor in the City of Cold Lake. For our viewers, I will briefly outline the format for these interviews. The candidate will be given 5 minutes to make introductory remarks. The candidate has been provided with 2 prepared questions which they will be given 2 minutes to respond to. There are 3 questions which have been submitted by our members for the candidate, and they will be given 2 minutes to respond to each question. The candidate will be given 2 minutes to make their closing remarks. For fairness to all candidates, we do have a timekeeper who will be ensuring that responses stay within the time allotments. We will now start with Murray giving his introductory remarks.
Good evening. I'm proud to be here. I'm Murray Gauthier. I've lived in Cold Lake for over 26 years. I moved to Cold Lake in 1995 with the military for a 2-year posting. I loved it so much, I retired here. I am a retired veteran of the military after 28 and a half years serving the Canadian Armed Forces. I retired as a construction engineer superintendent. After retirement, I was a facility manager at JJ Park Sports Centre for 4 years, at which time I went back to the base as a public servant as an electrician. I've been involved in the Fort Wayne community for the last 26 years. I'm a passionate, energetic individual. Now that my military career has ended, I would like to bring on my spirit, energy to continue to grow Cold Lake to better. I have seen Cold Lake go from 3 towns to become one great city. I am proud to have raised 2 children here, and they still call it home. I hope that I can bring new energy, spirit, and ideas to the City Council. I look forward to the challenges and the opportunity to helping Mayor Craig Copeland and fellow councillors and the people of Cold Lake to continue to improve and develop this great city for our youth, and mostly for our experienced youth for years to come. My expertise and passion in recreation sports, as well as a senior myself, an asset to the future endeavors of Cold Lake. I'm looking forward to the opportunity, if voted, to be the voice of the people of Cold Lake. All through my career, I was known to stand up for my troops. If I felt something was not right, I ensured that all avenues and possibilities were taken to make it right. I love the challenge of problem solving, whether it be helping in design a building, of camps in Afghanistan, or figuring out why light bulb doesn't come on. As a tradesman, we have to be able to troubleshoot on a daily basis, and I look forward to that as a city councillor. I want to be part of the continuing growth of the great city. It has come a long way in 26 years. When I moved here, there wasn't even a Tim Hortons. Now there's 4. I look forward to the opportunity to work with Mayor Mr. Copeland and fellow councillors, as well as the great staff of the City of Cold Lake, of City Hall. Most of all, to work with the great citizens of Cold Lake and continue to grow the city. In the past 4 years since I ran for the council last time, I've dedicated myself to learn more about how the city runs and operates by attending most city council meetings and corporate priorities, many nights being the only person in the gallery. I was told I won a few 50-50 draws, but I haven't seen anything yet. I've dedicated my nights for the last 4 years. Now, with your votes, I'd be honored to give you another 4 years for council.
We will now begin with the prepared questions. Each candidate has been sent the same 2 prepared questions. Question 1. What is your position on property tax rates in Cold Lake?
As we all are aware, taxes seem to go up every year. Being in the council chambers each year during tax deliberations, I see the increase in the maintenance costs and the operation for this city each year. The city tries to keep our taxes from rising. I believe with the tax rates going up 1.2% last year, unchanged the previous 2 years, due to being able to have excess funds in the budget that we can fill in for the lack of budget that we had, lack of money to get to our full budgeted expenses. I hope we should be able to maintain low tax increases in the upcoming years. However, with the increased cost to maintain the city, this is a hard thing to do. I believe we continue to do things to improve the city. We must be willing to pay to continue to manage taxpayers' money for the benefit of all homecomers as well as our business communities.
Question 2. If elected, what specific goal do you want to accomplish by the end of your term?
What I hope to achieve in my hopefully first term as a councillor, I hope to work with our seniors in the community as well as the city to help them, as they are the ones that built Cold Lake. In 1920, there was a report done by the age-friendly Cold Lake. This report was presented to Cold Lake earlier this year. With 6% of Cold Lake over 65, but there's 15% over the age of 55. I believe we can do more for our seniors. I hope that we can work with the over 55 seniors to make retirement years comfortable and enjoyable. I believe with the support of council and the city, through the report that was given to us, we can accomplish this as a team. For one thing, in order for a senior to utilize the handy bus because they cannot get to the free transportation, to get to appointments, to the store, or to the doctor's appointments, there's a cost of $1.75 to go from the north to the center, south to the center mall, an additional $70.75 to go from the south to the center. So a senior to go from the north to the south return is $7. As a senior with a fixed income, this is a cost that they may not be able to afford. Therefore, they may not be able to go to the doctors to buy groceries or to get their medication. With the city having free buses for the general population, I believe we can do better for our seniors. In the 4 years, I hope to work with the seniors and the age-friendly society to help them grow and flourish and build their group. Our 60-plus seniors need help. I believe we can build on what they have begun.
We now move into the unprepared question segment. Question 1. What makes you qualified to make decisions about the spending of taxpayer dollars and the level of services we receive?
I believe my qualification is I've lived in the city for 26 years. I've made it my part to be part of the community and see where the money is being spent. And especially over the last 4 years, missing 2 city council meetings in 4 years, I believe my knowledge of how the council runs and my passion and commitment to the city of Cold Lake and the way that I can talk and people can talk to me that they're not afraid to come talk to me, and I'm not afraid to speak up for our people of Cold Lake.
Question 2. What is the top political issue that you would hope to resolve during your tenure on council? How would you approach this issue?
I think everybody's biggest issue in Cold Lake is our crime rate and the fact of a lot of the crimes that have been committed. Our RCMP have done a phenomenal job with getting the people, putting them, charging them, and then going to the court system, only to find that our court system is a revolving door. In the last year, the city of Cold Lake has went to federal requesting more court dates, requesting more lawyers, requesting more judges, and dealing with a lot more of these cases that are being thrown out because in the mind of the court systems, there's more important things than these little petty crimes that are happening. In my thoughts, these little petty crimes add up, and it's the taxpayers of the city that are taking the brunt of it. And I feel that we have to pressure the federal government as well as the province to give us more court and more time to be able to stop these people from being continuously in and out of jail with no repercussions. There has to be held accountability, and I think the city pressing on the province and the government that we can get this going and make Cold Lake a safer place to live.
Question 3. What is your plan to ensure that Cold Lake has a vibrant and growing business community?
I think our biggest thing is to make it safe for our people and let the people that want to come in and grow their businesses and have their businesses, to make it a safe place for them to have it. Our community is growing a lot in the last 10 years last 11 years since we became a city, but I think that making it a safe place, a lot more people are going to come in, and then their business is going to grow a lot more, and they're going to be willing to invest money into the city, which will in turn come into the cities or into the people's pockets and give them a much better avenue and more places to shop.
And to conclude today, I would invite Murray to give his closing remarks.
Once again, I ask the people of Cold Lake to vote for me, because I am going to be there for you. I will dedicate as much in the next 4 years as I have in the last 4 years, except the next 4 years, I will be a voice for you. For 2 years, I was on the board of directors for the Cold Lake Ambulance Society, during which I held ratification of the union, and the staff of the ambulance have an extensive knowledge of both union as an employer and an employee. During this time, I held a position as board member and a treasurer. So I feel I can bring a lot to the city of Cold Lake and to the people of Cold Lake as well. I was fortunate to be picked as a torchbearer in the 2010 Olympics for Cold Lake. I would very much like to carry Cold Lake torch for the next 4 years for Cold Lake. Thank you.
We would like to thank Murray for joining us today and taking the time to answer some of the questions that are important issues for the upcoming municipal election on October 18th.